Do I sound okay? This game is kind of loud. I think I'll turn the game audio down. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay. So, this is the game Kefit recommended me when I asked him for harder needle games to play. We'll see how it goes. So far, it's not been too bad. This is an older game, though, so it has some kind of janky aspects, like raised saves everywhere, and I'm playing badly. It's nothing new. Alright. We're not gonna get DT3 for a while, I don't think. I'm planning to start streaming DT1 Distorted with Wafu and Zephyr, like starting around the 25th or so. So I'm off work for a good while then, but DT3, if I do more of it, will probably not happen until after that. I'm thinking of either doing a speed run, which I don't know if I can work out the logistics for necessarily, or just, you know, maybe streaming some of my Achilles playthrough. I don't want to, like, stream all of Achilles and try and make it like a thing, like with Nightmare, because I want to be more casual, but I'll probably stream some parts of it. And we've got some nice Chrono Trigger music here. It's probably pronounced, I mean, if you look at the Japanese spelling of the title, it's pronounced Chrono Trigger, but growing up as a kid I always pronounced it Chrono, so that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Forgot how to do this. So I guess I better remember, huh? There we go. Single spike. The most deadly of all. Ah, shit. Okay. I should have just bombed there, I guess. If I didn't hit the keys so hard, but, you know, live and learn. Like, you know, Sonic Adventure 2. God damn it. What did I do last time? I think I just went as far as possible. Yeah, that might work. There we go. There we go. Very close to that spike there, but it's okay. We got past it. And the next save was really easy. Like I was saying, this is an older game, so it does have some kind of jank stuff, like the raised saves and traps like that, and very poor save balance I'm finding. Oh, one sec. People on the VN's Discord want to know when I'm streaming shit too. Let me link that to them real quick. All right. Back to. Oh, okay. Back to immediately doing a jump wrong and restarting. Okay. Oh, feisty little corner jump that I did first try. It's feisty, not feisty. Pretty sure. Let's try that a line. I basically just, you know, like kind of guess the lines. I'm not very good at discerning them yet. That was another very short, easy save. Basically just getting the corner. Oh god, what is this? Looks silly. I've been playing him off and on for, I'd say, maybe 3 or 4 years at this point. I'm not very good. Like, you can get to the level I'm at with the current roster of games out there in a couple of months if you're dedicated enough, so it's like if you put the time into it, like maybe just like an hour a day or so, you can do my level in no time. If you want to see somebody really good, go watch, you know, Kefit or someone. There we go. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it looked at first glance. Okay, yeah, that was the right way. This is kind of a diamond-esque jump. So if you weren't bad like me, you would be able to do this much more consistently, but you know, I'm bad, so it's taken a while. There we go. That'll happen, you'll die immediately after you make a hard jump, and you just gotta learn to make the jump more consistently, that's all there is to it. This is a pretty neat save. I like this save. It's got a lot of different stuff going on. And on the plus side, this game is lagging my PC significantly less than Meltdown was, because you know I can't handle these little dinky 2D game maker games apparently. Okay, I need to fall further. Okay, that's what I wanted. 16 pixel gap here it looks like, but since you have the wall lines. Reveal. Okay. And it looks like the end's gonna be the only real choke point. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, choke at the end. It does look like a bit of a choke point, that's what I'm saying. Ah, shit. So, like I said, this jump here, we're making it much more consistently now. Like I said, it's just a matter of learning what you gotta do it consistently. Oops, that's the first time that happened. That's the first time that happened. See, one of the exciting things about Neo games is that it's always a new type of death. So many new exciting ways to kill the kid on spikes. Shit. This is definitely the hardest save so far. There we go. Alright, as I say, it's the hardest save so far, I get it. But, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, got that corner. That's just a gate jump. It's, it looks scarier, but it's just a gate jump. Oh, this might be kind of a choke point. No. Okay, I think we did that save first try. Okay, like I said, the difficulty balancing with the saves in this game is a little strange. Looks like pretty much just a drop gate into a diagonal here, so nothing too fancy. Oops, that'll happen. You'll think you didn't make a jump, but you did, and hit reset. But it's okay. Okay, I should not be fucking this up. This is much easier than it looks. Chickening out, not committing to the drop there. That's my Come on. This is not hard. Okay, there we go. Oh dear. There, okay. This is a drop into like some sort of sphincter-esque thing. I guess it's a gate jump, or rather a drop gate, like into a corner, if you want to call it that. Actually, not sure I've ever done this particular maneuver before, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, that wasn't bad. And very easy save at the end. Just a gate. you know, like jump, gate, gate. And suddenly we have touch saves here, which I'm not a fan of touch saves at all. I think saves should all be either press S to save saves, or you know, shoot saves. Okay. And you can kind of see the kid's original sprite underneath this graphic at points. Yeah, you probably have LP. It's a pretty popular game. There we go. Okay. That's... Yeah, okay. How did I do this? I did it, and then I forgot how I did it. That's not good. See, the reason I hate touch saves is that you keep saving every time you restart. Okay, you're gonna want to kind of treat that like a gate jump, not a gate jump, but a diamond, if that makes sense. But do a full double jump. Not. Okay, yeah, you do want to do a full frame. Actually, no, you want to do just shy of full frame, it looks like. Because if you do full frame, it looks like you'll always bonk. Yeah, I'm getting the bonk a lot. Okay. And I got past this gate diagonal first try, but now we're having some trouble. And it's a gate diagonal, and then a diagonal into a diamond, it looks like. Oh, okay. I was doing that wrong, that's my bad. Ah, okay. Yeah. That should be much more consistent. Sometimes the issue is that you're just approaching it the wrong way. Which is what I was doing for a while there. Like I said, you want to actually do treat that basically just like a diamond and then do a full frame jump when you're in the middle of it. So this save is kind of ramping up the difficulty more than I expected. Looks like we're getting a bit of MoogieNet, unfortunately. But, you know, that's nothing unusual for my streams. Yeah, I just mentioned that, LP. I guess you'll hear it eventually. Hello, Wafu. You are the abomination as usual tonight. Okay. There we go. Wafu, the abomination, gave me the strength. Oh my fucking god, the internet. Okay, looks like we're back. Wafu, what do you mean I won't be clearing this game? It doesn't seem that hard so far, and like, Kevin recommended it to me. The choke. Not entirely sure how to do that bit at the end. So like I'm doing the hard part of the save, and then I'm just like blanking out on the choke part. Okay, yeah. Is it time to open J-Tool? Thanks, Wafu. That's very helpful advice. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I had trouble with that. That was a very easy save again. So it looks like the issue with save balance is still popping up in this area. Because let me tell you, the earlier stages of this game have very, very strange save balance. And that save was just like a bunch of diagonals. Oh, and now we're doing this, huh? Get that aligned. There we go. Oh, and you get a nice, cute little 2F at the end there. That's real nice. See, Wafu, I don't think the same way you and Kevin do. I actually like static stuff, so I might actually enjoy this boss. I don't know. We'll see when I get there, you know, in 50 million years or so. So I've now finally moved. Okay, 5 minutes long. Maybe we won't bother doing that boss then. I don't really care about doing bosses at the end of, you know, Needle games or whatever. I did it for meltdowns because it wasn't like ridiculous, but okay, there we go. Maybe I don't. No, you can't make this with a. Can't make this with a cancel, can you? No. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do that then. So I was ranting about how I hate touch saves earlier, and they are the devil. I hate respawning and just saving immediately because you like very slowly get out of position to save and move you like inch towards another position every time you reload. It's silly. Okay, why am I screwing that up? Okay. Wafu, that's like nowhere near 5 minutes, I hope you're aware. Walking into spikes is an important part of I Wanna. Okay, so the end is just 2 gate jumps with a 16px gap in the middle of them, so that's kind of stupid, really. Whatever. This part's not. Okay, why do I keep messing up? Okay, that was too early. Yes, swap who they are. Okay, that was too early again. Okay, this beginning jump is giving me way too much trouble. I don't know why. I'm just bad, I guess. Didn't hold the jump button long enough that time. You know what game you should have open, Wafu? I think you know. Ah, I jumped too early. Yeah. You guys are just really disappointing me right now. You, LP and Wafu. I almost called Wafu Kefit. That would have been atrocious. Yes, that's true, Wafu, but that doesn't mean I can't be disappointed by you anyway. So this first jump is really stupid. You just two full frame jumps and that's it. Oh, and we got a corner at the ends. Okay, that was really easy. So yeah, again, the main problem with this game I'm finding is that it has really atrocious save balancing. Wafu, go to Shady Woods and go on one of the platforms that has a skill point or something, and you can stand there and wait for slimes to spawn infinitely, and just give it like 20-30 minutes, like, I don't know, watch an episode of anime or something, and come back and you'll be slime-tastic, and killing them all with rave mode will get you to 64, no sweat. The caves also work, but you have to sit there like killing gargoyle bird things, whatever they are. And yes, you could also just suffer at Shroud Lord, which is what I would recommend doing. Okay, I keep messing up this diamond because I'm not paying attention, so you guys making me talk about DT1, haha. Diamond, the hardest of all jumps. Yeah. Okay, you can just fall. Time for some F action. Nope. But you can save yourself here, so that's okay. Now we just gotta make the... Okay. Would have been bad if I, you know, choked on the raised gate, but that did not happen. Okay, so now we got like this gate diagonal thing. Not too bad. Oh, some 16 pixel. Into drop gate. Okay, that's kind of interesting. This save's cool. Wafu, I'm at like 75 or something. I kind of stopped keeping track because it doesn't really matter. Like, modern games are much better about getting you up to speed, difficulty-wise, than older games are anyway, so... Like I was saying earlier, Wafu, you can get to my level in like a couple of months of practice. Don't worry about it. I'm not good. You can't get to Kefit's level, and Slakes, please don't mention Super Refs. This is a family-friendly stream. Okay. Okay, this save is not as hard as it looked. It shouldn't take this too much longer. Well, in the Dandy Games case, it's more of a thing where Wolfie was intentionally giving you some easier saves as breathers. You'll notice there's only ever like one easy save at a time. It's intentional in those games. In this game, it doesn't really feel intentional, because you'll have like one hard save and then a couple of easy saves. This feels kind of awkward. I don't know. And I don't think this save is really meant to be hard. I'm just bad. The dreaded drop gate giving me some angst right now. Okay. So bad. So I'm gonna confess now, I actually don't mind 16 pixel stuff. I kind of find it fun. I know, I'm a monster. Come on. We should have been past this save like 5 minutes ago. Okay, finally. Yeah, Wafu, I don't really agree with you. I found Strawberry to be basically the same difficulty as the other two Dandy games, if not like slightly easier even. The only thing I don't really like that people tend to abuse is 2F jumps, and that's more because I can't really do them on command than anything. Really? Well, I think that's kind of interesting. I didn't really have much trouble with it. Well, we all know I'm a silly noodle, so should I do the top or bottom path here? Let's go with bottom and, you know, fuck it up immediately. I like this save. This is a cool save. Lots of stuff going on. I like the saves where you... in general, I like saves where you do a bunch of distinct actions. Like, we got a drop there, and now we got that pyramid sort of thing with a gate at the top. And now we're doing it looks like a gate into a corner. So, lots of different techniques on display here. So, that corner at the end might be a source of some hardships. Wow. Yeah, that is a pretty nice roulette roll. Oh god. So that time I died on the gate part of it, which is, you know, kind of embarrassing. But it'll happen. Doesn't look like I can get any line here without going back, so I don't want to try. I guess I'll try the wall over here, see if that helps. It would help if we can you know, get back there, but it'll take a while at this rate. Now it's time for the spaghetti, huh? Okay. The wall might work. Not sure. Lines, how do they work? So the drop at the start here is actually kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. To the left of the save, huh? Not sure if we're gonna be able to get that. So we're just gonna bang our heads against it for a while now. That was closer, I think. Dying on the gate a few times, you know, just for good measure. Okay, we were past that. Also, Brian, do you ever, like, sleep? Because it seems like I see you, like, streaming or commenting on streams, like, at all hours of the day. Yeah, that's the pro way. Just take a screenshot and go into MS Paint and count the pixels. Oh, this looks spicy. Okay, that wasn't spicy. It was actually very, very easy. Well, it's good to have confirmation of that, Brian. Okay. Oh, look. We got a 2F jump, guys. Isn't that funny? I love 2F jumps. Alright. So I got past the 2F and the rest of that save first try, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, like, I feel that way a lot of times. Like, on weekends, I'm like, oh, I should really go to bed. Whatever, I don't have work tomorrow. Let's just keep going. That's true, Brian, I should. There are many things I should do. No, I do not have the walk off the line. Okay, let's try that wall then. Nope. You just gotta do this. To be honest, it's not really that bad. I don't really need the line. Yeah, Brian, that messes with your strategies in DT1, I'd say. Imagine if the kid had Earth Shift and you can make your own lines. So the diamond at the near the end here is a bit of a problem. I'm not that great at diamonds, I have to say. Okay, can we get past the first jump? Thank you. Failed to jump entirely that time. That's the true strat. Just don't even press the jump key. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the saves ahead right now. Okay, I did not do that last drop properly. I did not expect a corner, and I paid the price. So, you know, like Brian says, if nothing else, this save is some good diamonds practice. Exposing my I wanna weaknesses at the moment. Oh, I actually made it, huh? The good cancer. Okay, the drop at the end here is... It'll take us a little while. We'll get past it. Oh god, the Mugi Net. Yeah, so we're experiencing MoogieNet. No problem. We'll just keep going. We are. Okay, we're past the save, and it was during MoogieNet, so you probably saw, you know, like a slideshow of it, but too bad. So sad. Why am I fucking up this jump? Okay. Okay, I know what I have to do here. Okay, the Mugen is gone. You scared it off. With your talk of cancerous things. I want to keep holding right there at the ends. Huh, I actually made it. Didn't expect to. Okay, that save was easy. Oh, this looks like a fun save. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Just about learning the timing for when to press buttons. Much like, you know, all video games. Okay. And then we had a nice little 16px there. Okay, and I did not choke at the... Oh god, what is this shit? Waffle, I blame you. Okay. Actually, not quite sure how to approach this. Oh, okay. Just like that. First thing I tried. Okay, double diamond. That's nothing we can't do. Ah, that was close. Not doing well on my double diamonds tonight. Lines don't help with double diamonds, you just need a specific set of inputs. I think I forgot how to do them at the moment, so we might be here for a while. Yeah, I think you want like 5-3 or 4-2. Close. Yeah, double diamonds I'm not consistent with. Like, I'll figure out how to do them and have no problem, but then we get this. Yep, we're still at it. Right, yeah, I was stopping. That's not correct. Triple diamonds are not possible without some really silly shit, so I assume they are not be in this game from 2013. not much to say right now.
Wish I knew why I was failing this. I've done double diamonds before, I should not be having trouble. Yeah, I apologize for the the turn this stream has taken, but I just cannot remember how to do double diamond for some reason. Yeah, Brian, that's gonna happen to me after I do this, I'm sure. That would be pretty funny, Slicks, and by pretty funny I mean it'd be awful. Oh. Okay. I wasn't doing the first jump properly. We're gonna pretend that never happens. Yeah. 4F, 3F, and 5F, 2F work, I know. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna pretend that never happened. I did not forget how to do the inputs for Double Diamond. That was all just a bad dream. So now we're on to whatever this map is. Yo, Afu, it was all strategy to increase my death count. It wasn't high enough. That's what we'll go with. Okay, so nothing too bad on the save so far. Just me, you know, playing poorly. You guys should be used to that after that last screen, huh? Okay. Just some F jumps, nothing to worry about. I love F jumps, doesn't everyone? Brian is probably happy I'm doing bonks for the diagonal there. Alright, got that aligned. This save is really not too bad, Slates.
choked at the end, but that's to be expected. Yeah, okay, that was totally my bad there. Only really annoying thing about this save is getting the corner drop at the start every time. Too early that time. That was too early. Okay. Too late. I don't know, the corner drop isn't really that bad. Kind of make stuff too easy if there are a save after it, I think. Okay, yeah, that save was not too bad. Yeah, Brian's right, I would have, but, you know, I didn't because I'm bad. Actually, let's test that if we... I don't know, maybe. So this is a silly drop. Okay, looks like it's gonna be a bit safer to actually jump, and then double jump, and then instead of just walk off. Oh dear, this looks silly. This is a silly save. Waffle, I mean, that's a task. What do you expect? Not every game is like K3 length. There are speedruns of the Dandy games that do them like 10 minutes, but, you know, we're not speedrunners here. Oopsies. It's a... oh, I should treat that as a diamond. Somebody insert that copy pasta about, you know, no deaths and blah blah blah. And Brian was not kidding, this drop gate is cancerous. Damn it. Again, Wafu, just, you shouldn't compare yourself to speedrunners, because, you know, we're not speedrunners. We're just playing the games for fun. Yeah, I just need to treat it as a diamond, not try and get fancy. Thank you, LP. Yeah, the one video completion copy pasta. Ryan, you're in fact the only DT speedrunner here, I think. Unless Quaff or Neil shows up. Oopsies. Yeah, as Brian says, these games are 100% gameplay, so there's not really anything to waste time on if you can do it without dying. I mean, maybe if they're like, you know, 900 screens long, like a certain game, but, you know, they aren't. This is pretty precise, I'm not gonna lie. Waffle just says hours, he doesn't specify how many. What is Tethys? I'm up for more Needle games basically anytime, so link it on Discord or something and I'll check it out. I panic when I get to the bottom and don't treat it like a diamond like I should be. Closer that time. Ran into the spikes that time, that's always the best way to go. Now we're messing up the start, which is always a good sign. Too late on tapping left that time. Whew. This drop is hard. Okay, we're past it. This looks like a long save. Well, oh, there's a save in the middle, I didn't see it. Okay. We're good. And I'm proving the old adage true by, taking the left side. Oh yeah, this is the K3 stream. I thought it looked vaguely familiar. Great way to die there, huh? Okay, this isn't as bad as it looks. I should be able to do it, no problem. Wondering what the... Okay, it looks like hugging the wall is a bit more consistent. So, well, keep doing that. Come on. Let's do the corner. It's a fascinating way to die. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just bad at Ryan. I've been trying to do the bonk. I'm just, yeah, not quite getting the timing on the first jump right. Okay. Jumped a little too early in there. jump too early. Okay. Need to hold right. There we go. Ooh, this looks nasty. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit silly. Got the bonk there. Oh, I made it. And I very, very nearly hit R, but it didn't matter really. Okay. Okay, the start is not as bad as it looks. Suddenly I'm having trouble with diagonals, you know, this is how it goes. Lots of things in I-1 are hard, really. Most things, one might say. So, this thing after the diagonal, is this like actually a same like sequence as a double diamond? Because oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. Left wall, okay. Get that left wall. Okay, it's nerfed. Good. Oh yeah, the spikes on the right are moved down slightly. Yes, I'm not bothered getting the line. Fuck the line. Yeah, we don't need the line. Holy shit! I'm so glad I do not choke at the end there. See, Brian, the first time I didn't use the line, I got it. Oh boy, Sphincter, my favorite. Okay, this is a silly save. This game is definitely proven to be a challenge for me. But that's why I requested it from Kefit, so I only have myself to blame. Whew, okay. I've done a Sphincter or two before, but I'm not consistent by any means. I haven't done very many of them. And of course you got this fun little bit before it here, because, you know, why not? I don't suppose there's a particular line I want here. There's one. No, it's... Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, well, at least the start isn't that bad. Yeah, I do like to run into stuff. Okay. I should take this slower than I am, you're right. Not close enough, Sacred. Okay, you gotta stretch a bit, getting a little tensed in the arm regions. That only applies to you, Wafu. I'm sorry. So we're definitely getting our diamond practice in, so that's one good thing. You can tell my arms are starting to get kind of tired. But we'll keep going. Famous last words. basic in figuring out the best way to approach this right now. I'm not very familiar with splinters, and the few times I've done them, it's been basically flukes, so this is an experimental session. Jumped too low that time, I think. Okay, almost had it that time. Ah! Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, we got it. Thank you for the support from no one, really. It's okay. Oh, what is this thing? This looks bad. I mentioned how much... Okay, Brian, thank you for the alliance, that's right. Have I mentioned how bad touch saves are? I feel like I haven't mentioned that enough. Extra heavy alarm. This is a silly thing. Let's try this line. That's what I thought. Yo, inside the sphincter. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, I don't think you can actually, like, do that, Brian. Well, I mean, I guess you could if you were a TAS. Yeah, the answer is basically no. Yeah, I'm with Wahoo. Like, I'm not at the level where I can actually, like, figure out which lines I need by sight. Jump too high. Yeah, I'd be interested in a line tutorial, Brian. See, I don't expect to make it, and then I make it, and I have to react, and I don't react. I know you do, Wafu. You live for it, don't you? Ah, so close that time. So close. So close. Wafu, where do you get all these emotes from anyway? Do you spend like all day on Twitch? I'm glad to hear it, Sacred, because you're gonna be, you know, hearing a lot. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So yeah, just grinding a corner jump here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I hear that a lot, Lethal. People tend to be just surprised how normal I sound, or they comment on my southern accent, and that's about it. Yeah, only RNG can get me going. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really like it when people play video games and scream at them, so I try not to do it when I'm streaming at least. I've never heard Sacred speak. I'm interested to hear his southern accent at some point. Yeah, you can't get a good line for the corner, so it's basically grinding. It's okay, Brian. You make amusing noises at least. Yeah, Brian, that's all you have to offer the world is your noises. I'm sorry. Yeah, this save is kind of bad. I don't like this. I thought you liked 10K. Please don't bully Quaff. Oh, yeah, I guess Nightmare 10K is kind of hard. Oh boy, MoogieNet. Just what I wanted. I like both Nightmare and what I've played of Achilles so far. I just like playing DT3 in general though, so don't listen to me. Warship Nightmare is it's an experience, I'll say. That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, New Nightmare is probably a lot more fun to play because it has better weapon regen and all that. So at some point I'm gonna figure out how to do this jump, but I don't know if that'll be tonight or not. Yeah, I don't know if you can talk about Nightmare and Achilles slates when you're doing the shitty controller run. Voice controls. I mean, you could play... There's many ways we need to play DT3. Like, why don't we get a Guitar Hero run going? Yeah, I'm very disappointed that Zephyr didn't get somebody to record voice clips saying Claire and Jerry, like, you know, in Portrait of Ruin. It would have really, you know, added a whole lot to DT3, I feel. Whammy? What is whammy? Yes, like exactly. That's the DT3 I want to play. And you should be able to pitch shift it too. Have I actually started figuring out how to do this? Only time to tell. Oh, whammy, you mean on the Guitar Hero controller, okay. I get it. We need to get a mode that adds voice acting by Brian to every line, in my opinion. So what is Brian mode then? Oh god, movie net. That sounds like a very good alternate play mode. I mean, you could make that mode on your own, right? The sound effects are stored separately. So yeah, that needs to happen. I'm laughing just imagining this. Wow, I almost made it through that time, but you know. Honestly, I wouldn't even back up the original sounds. I just play in Brian mode every time. We're getting closer, I think. But, you know, we have battle line for both of them, so... And then we still have to do another jump after it, so... Dear lord, this is silly. Oh, for the first one, not the second one. Yeah, probably better get the left line then. Because it's tricky going down. Thing is, due to the, you know, touch saves, you end up hitting the right wall when you don't want to, which is annoying. closer. Okay, I'm gonna get to save at like the top left because this is silly. Oh, you spawn at the same place no matter what. That's great. So close and yet so far. You know, I've never even made it out to the bottom, and I'm gonna make it there and choke. Guaranteed. So close. So yeah, getting through the second corner is very difficult. The first one I'm getting semi-consistent, but not the second one. So, riveting commentary at the moment, I'm sure. Are you sure the left wall is a good align for the second one? Because it doesn't seem like it, but maybe I'm just bad. Okay. I'll trust you on this one, Brian. Let's try shooting the spikes again. Yeah, it feels weird. I'm almost wondering if you can do this with like a single jump. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, Wafu. Gotta teach the spikes who's boss. Okay. Doing a single jump is, yeah, not happening. Close. Well, it looks like I figured out the first jump fairly well, so that's good. That one looked pretty close. Need to reevaluate and approach this. Okay, I think I'm on... Okay, that's what we wanted. Huh, we passed the save. Thank the Lord. Okay, so that save was a matter of me not really knowing the approach and having to grind it out, but you know, it was a learning experience, so we'll got a learning experience and move on. Oh, this looks silly. It's very silly. Let's try that line. Okay, so neither of these lines is gonna work very well. Damn, do I? Oh, I think I have to bonk, don't I? And wow, how far behind is the stream? Because I passed the last save a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Now let's... Fortunately, I know how to do these things. Okay, that's good to know. This is very silly. Okay. I really hate how the touch saves in this are both touch saves and they respawn you at an arbitrary location. It makes it easy to lose the line you have, like that. Sit on the floor. Maybe that'll make it. No? These saves, man. These saves are messed up. That was kind of close. Keep jumping too early, I think, because I'm panicking. Want to get in the dip between the spikes there. Okay, that's what we want to do. Except we want to actually, you know, jump. That's an important part, jumping. Look at this gross respawn location. It's not even on the floor. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Brian, for the align. Oh, now we gotta do another one of these, huh? Let's get this aligned and see. Well, at least this isn't as bad as the other things on this screen. It's like, huh? Yeah. Man, guys, what a screen, right? This is possibly the hardest screen I've ever, like, done in an I-1 game. And no bonk here for Brian. Well, Wafu, let's not use past tense just yet. Sure if I should go for the jump or the drop, but I'll keep trying to jump because I'm dumb. Yeah, actually, I'll try to drop. That seems a bit safer. That time I died to the gate portion of this thing, so, you know. Okay. Alright, Wafu, now we can use past tense. That was a mighty screen indeed. I'm gonna see if I can try and beat this stage and then call it a quit, because this screen doesn't look nearly as bad. In fact, yeah, what is this screen? Why do you follow up that insanity with whatever this is? It's like the easiest Fs ever. Looks like the part's after the F. One screen left after this one, okay. Okay. I'm not sure why I was not double jumping near the bottom there. Okay. Oh, this looks fanciful. No bonks for Brian. Okay, he made it past there. Oh, okay, I see what it is. He does the same patterns, but scrunched further down. Okay. Okay, well, it looks like... Okay, it's a 16 pixel drop at the end, but that's nothing. That's nothing to write home about. Come on, I had this. Come on, I had this. Okay, there we go. And of course I did the silliest possible death. Okay, that's the silliest possible death, actually. That's also a very silly death. All the deaths are silly. Come on. I'm so bad at Fs and like ledge jumps and all that. Come on. I get it a couple times in a row and then I lose it. Okay. Didn't jump high enough, obviously. See, like, I'll get it a couple of times in a row and then just flail around for a bit afterwards. Really wish I had stopped walking into that spike, you know? don't know what it is. It's not consistent. There we go. No. I don't want to train the muscle memory because it's kind of a lame way to do it. At least this is at the start of the save. Third spike is kind of tricky. I really love how the save just spawns you in some random location. It's so good. You have like a frame to jump where you don't hit the spike. Actually, maybe I'll try another line when I get over there. No, that's those frame rate drops. It's probably not helping. Definitely not helping, in fact. So I think some of my problem here is indeed all the frame rate drops I'm getting. If I wait a bit, it seems to be more consistent anyway. Okay. Oh, right. We did not die at the end. That's good. I guess this is the last screen of this area, so that's good. Alright. Yes, Wafu, no choke zone. Alright, now we gotta do this. Oh, this is the last screen of the game, period? Alright. Cause, you know, fuck fighting the boss. Yeah, sorry, Wafu. I'll give it like a couple of shots, but that's about it. I'm not interested in fighting a boss at the end of this game. Yeah, especially a 3-minute long boss. More exciting corner antics. I'm not actually sure if I'm using the right line for this corner drop, but, you know, whatever. Who needs a lines? They're for babies. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Sphincters are just... they're not your friends. Oops. Got hit by the gate part that time. It's embarrassing. Okay. Kind of close, it looked like. I don't know, Wafu, it's not that hard. There's some grindy saves, but it's mostly from me, like, not actually being familiar with the maneuvers involved, and there's not, like, anything really that would wall you, I don't think. Oops. Yeah, like, Wafu, you beat K2, you need to have a little bit more confidence. Yeah, we've reached the point where the commentary is just oops. Oh god. I just saw what you have to do after the sphincter drop. Oh wow. Oh wow, I made it. Alright, so take your bets, guys. How many times am I gonna fuck this up? Yeah, this save is a bit silly. Yeah, this diagonal drop is AIDS. AIDS cancer. That's the first jump. This is very much a grind-a-thon. But this is the last screen, so I guess it's alright to have a grind-a-thon. Oops. Closer. Close-ish, let's say. First jump is periodically kind of messing with me. Oops. Failed to jump that time. That's Ah. I think what I want to do there is bonk, actually. That might help. Or it might, you know, horribly fuck me over, but we'll find out if I ever get back there. Okay. I might try that without bonking then. Well, we got a little bit further that time, so that's good. Close. Yeah, I'm thinking walk off is going to be the better idea. Don't give me this in the first round. Okay. Come on. Okay. Don't go to the right, kids. The right is a bad place. Of course, it's going to be very funny when I get to the end and choke, I'm sure. Looks like I'm kind of going left too soon there. That time I did it too late. That was an interesting death. Come on. Come on. Periodically, the first jump starts giving me trouble. Okay. Come on. Ah, almost had it if I had just jumped one frame sooner. Okay, we're getting closer. Yeah, nice weaving, but it doesn't really help when you fail to re-jump at the bottom, so... That was a bad attempt. The sphincter. Another bad attempt at the sphincter. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Not that time. Oh, nice. Nope. Oops. Nope. Alright, so my arm is getting pretty tired. I'm gonna give this like, I don't know, 5 more minutes or so. Now I can't get past the sphincter. That was closer. Okay. Nope. So yeah, this was this is definitely a bit of a grind screen. Not the best thing to stream, but oh well. Close, close, close. Sphincter seeming pretty close. Brian's probably disgusted my poor play and left. Oh, he's still here. Yeah, that strategy sounds like something to try off stream rather. Another close one. That was interesting. Holy shit. Now we just don't have to fuck not... Now we just have to not fuck this up. And we did. That's disappointing. Yeah, Brian, that's what happened, but basically. Close to the spike, yeah, that's what I figured. What was that you said about getting better at the sphincter, Brian? Come on. Always a good sign when you start having trouble with the start. It's never gonna work. No, it's too late. Close. Close. Ah, that's interesting. Nah, almost. Yeah, Ryan, I was kind of lying about that, huh? The spike scares me. Come on. Okay. Ah, that was bad. Real bad. Don't even look at that. No. So I've gotten down there, what, 4 times now? I guess that's not too bad. Make that 5. That was really close. Yep, I'm too scared of the spike. That's all there is to it, really. Can't wait to die on one of the spikes in the middle, by the way. It's gonna be great. Come on. When are you gonna stream, Wafu? Come on. We did it. Whew. Alright, well thank you guys for watching. Well, I guess we'll see what the boss is like. Special thanks to Brian for helping me get over my fear of spikes. Okay, we're not gonna do that. I don't want to spend like, 500 hours grinding some avoidance. So anybody want to guess the death count? We're at 1 hour and 55 minutes, by the way. I'm glad I did that in less than 2 hours. Brian was closer. We're at 4,109. I started streaming like somewhere in the third stage, but like the first 2 stages are incredibly easy, and I had like 10 deaths coming out of them, so like whatever, they might as well not exist. But yeah, that was... Five deaths. Okay, Brian. I'm not quite at that level, I'm sorry. Yeah, my death count would be significantly lower if I didn't have to grind out a double diamond, which that's just me. I was forgetting to do the I was forgetting to do a 4 or 5 frame jump at the start. I kept doing 3 frame jumps and was surprised when it didn't work. But and then there was a corner jump that I grinded out for a bit because I guess I was just not familiar with doing it on a line. But a bit of grinding, but not too bad. Took me less than 2 hours. Pretty hard game, but nothing I couldn't handle apparently. Yeah. There were a few jumps I had to grind that I shouldn't have had to grind, so that accounts for the discrepancy there. Well, anyway, I've been playing for 2 hours straight and talking for a while, so thank you guys for watching. That was I Wanna Sunspike. And if you want to see the avoidance, go play it yourself or look it up on YouTube because we're not doing that. Alright, good night.